Oh my God. Yeah, so today we're gonna make eyeshadow out of candy hearts. So you're probably wondering how this video came to my head. The short answer is I have no idea. The long answer is I was watching these, you know those videos on like on the other side of Snapchat where you can look through different stuff? I keep seeing somebody out there in the world be sent broken makeup and then they fix it like it's brand new. If you're anything like me, I watch videos like this and I'm like, I can do that. Or I can figure that out, no problem. So I think that what happened to me is I watched so many of these videos that I now think that I am a makeup fixer. I don't know what they're called, what they call themselves. I've only ever seen them on Snapchat. I've never seen them on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere else. Okay, so my theory of how this could work. You take a candy heart and then crush it up really fine into a powder, and then you take something that was already makeup and you crush that up into a powder, mix the two together, and then you put them just like that person does into an empty dish. What are they called? Palette, an empty palette. Oh my God.
I am confused.
And you do the process of making them makeup. I guess this person, they press them down really hard. I might go with a different method, but we'll get there when we get there. That's where this idea came from. So what I'm trying to say is, I guess if you're seeing this video on the internet, it somehow worked. And we're just gonna go with that. I also didn't look this up to see if this has ever been done before because I didn't want to be biased by anyone else's methods. I have my own way of doing it. I think my way is gonna be perfectly fine, or it'll suck. Okay, so I got two different kinds of candy hearts. I have these not so great Bratch's candy heart, and then I have the old school ones, the sweethearts, that we had in our Valentine's boxes as kids. You guys remember those?
You choose me? Happy Valentine's.
I feel like these ones are chalkier, like they make more sense. And also I already opened these because I just had to make sure that these were going to be the right consistency. And when I say they're so hard, I'm going to have an issue. I got these at Five Below. I got these at the grocery store. The mixing medium that I'm using for this eyeshadow palette, I'm going to use highlighters. These are the only two that I could find at Five Below. They are the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder. You know I wasn't gonna get the expensive stuff for this video because if this doesn't work, I'm literally throwing money into the garbage. I think this was like $4 at Five Below. Also, get it together, Five Below. You only have two highlighters in your entire store. Like, you don't have any other highlighters besides these LA Colors ones. Okay, this is the color Morning Light, and I also got the color Gleaming Goddess. So then what else? What am I going to use to crush everything up? I'm going to take these random sticks that I had in my kitchen, and I'm going to use these to break up the highlighters, put them in these shot glasses that I have for mixing. I mean, these are literally the only shot glasses that I have, and two of them are for measuring liquid vitamins. So, you know, it's a blast when you come to my house. I also got this cute little, look how cute this is. What are these? They call these a mortar and pestle. Oh, and by the way, I definitely got this on Amazon Warehouse. Always check Amazon Warehouse first for like your little dumb things like this, because this was $3 as opposed to I think probably 10 if I were to get it through regular Amazon. So that's a pro tip from a frequent Amazon flyer. Okay, so. Okay, this is the best I could do for this part of the video. Can you guys tell that I'm a new YouTuber? Because I don't know camera angles yet, or like if this lighting is even good. The first time I'm opening them, so you know I haven't tried this yet. Proceeds to cut myself. Can you imagine? Why are you in the hospital today? Oh, I was making eyeshadow out of candy hearts and used an X-Acto knife. Okay. Questions everything. Oh yeah, these are it. These are the OG ones. Oh my God, they're so hard. It's fine. Everything's fine. This one thing. Like, whatever happened to like Be Mine? Love bug. Oh fuck. My microphone was completely turned away from me. This video is going great. You know, mistakes are part of the process. What color should we try first? Should we try blue? I feel like blue would be nice. A nice blue eyeshadow. I don't even know what this one says. These are all messed up. This quality, I have a monitor here so I can make sure that I'm in focus because again, I'm a newbie. Everyone relax. These are so bad. None of them are clear. Let's see what this one says. Melt my heart. Okay, that's a cute one. You guys see that? Yeah, look, I did it. I did the YouTube focus. Yay! Woo! We are crushing it. I wish I could do one of these, like. Still can't do that. No! This video just started. Let's try blue. Marry me. Oh boy. I'm gonna take one of these, put them in my little pestle. Oh my God, it's working. This thing is working. We're gonna need to be more fine than that. One caveat that I did not anticipate is this being chunkier than I imagined. Let's put this into my shot glass. Oh my God, Megan, this is what you have this for. I feel like we're gonna need more blue. I guess this is kind of like an anti-Valentine's Day video because like me pulverizing candy hearts, I'm just getting my aggression out on all of my exes, especially the most recent one. If you're watching, watch something else. This one's more blue than the last one, I feel. Okay, we have more powder. I use my funnel. Do we think that's enough for one eyeshadow? Let's do another color. Should we try the other brand? Let's try an orange Bratches just to see if there's any difference. This is so orange. Just as I suspected, these Bratches ones are trash. I mean, it's just so chunky. Chunky! Okay, Bratches are out, just like I thought. Hypothesis tested. I am kind of nervous that this isn't going to be pigmented enough.
So pigmented. So pigmented.
So pigmented.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's try an orange from the better package. That one said, I like you. Definitely wasn't ready to divulge its full feelings yet. I understand, I've been there. It's Friday night, okay? I could be out right now meeting men to actually take me out on Valentine's Day. But no, instead I am at my house crushing up candy hearts for YouTube. Priorities. This is turning out swimmingly. Let's try one more color before I crush into these because I'm so afraid to break them. It's this weird thing going on in my head right now that I'm like, you shouldn't break these, but like, I gotta. I will say the pink ones in this bag aren't as bright as the pink ones in the Bratches. Look at the difference. This is the Bratches. This almost looks white. Is it white? Ooh, there's supposed to be pink in this bag. Maybe that was a white. This one's pink. This pink heart smells like Pepto-Bismol. There's no way that anyone has ever done this before. Who thinks of this stuff? Me. I think of this. Okay, this may stink, but it is a really pretty pink. I knew I would need these sticks for something. Okay, so I have one orange, one blue, and then one pink. So I guess, ooh, I'm nervous. I'm gonna take my highlighter. Oh God, there's no turning back after this. If this doesn't work, I'm literally turning my camera off and making a pizza and watching other people succeed at YouTube. I have to open this first. Ooh. Aw, it even comes with one of these things that will never get used. And a mirror. No, what a deal for not that much money. Hi, my name is Megan. What am I doing with my life? If you haven't already checked to see, this is my first YouTube video. And yeah, I just went in full force being a weirdo on the internet. So welcome. I hope you subscribe. I also totally understand if you run the other way. I'm going to gracefully get this into, oh crap. Think smarter, not harder. I brought over this notebook to take notes of like the order that I wanted to talk about things in. And the only note on this piece of paper is makeup repair videos. YouTube is going well. I'm going to take this paper. I am so smart. That college degree didn't mean nothing. You know, I think what I'm gonna do is just mix these two together. So that way we have, oh shit, I almost lost our pink heart. I would have had to do all that work over again. I don't know why I'm trying to show you how to do this stuff. It's not like you guys are gonna go and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go make candy heart makeup now. This isn't a tutorial. This is just me doing dumb stuff in my apartment. But if you wanna try this, by all means. This is actually so pretty. Conflicted, like look how cute, like look how nice this looks. Now I know how much I should probably use, which isn't that much in comparison to the candy heart, because I really want the candy heart to be the star of the show. The highlighter is just a vessel to get us there, you know? Okay, I feel like that's nice and crushed up. Let's take our pink. I'm just gonna take some of this highlighter and put it in this shot glass with the pink. My one light keeps flickering. I probably have a ghost in this house. Ghost pops out in the background. Oh, all of a sudden it's a horror movie. Oh God, can you imagine? Oh, I would not be able to handle that. What's your favorite horror movie? My favorite horror movie of the moment, I think, is Midsummer. I think it's very cinematically and beautifully done. Tell me in the comments. Let's take our blue. Oh my God. I swear I'm not doing any of this stuff on purpose. I am that clumsy. Oh my God. Oh. I wiped down the counter before I started this video, okay? Don't worry. Okay, I got more supplies. I watched a video. In order to fix an eyeshadow palette or whatever, a lot of people use some rubbing alcohol, so I'm gonna use this decrepit alcohol that I got during the pandemic 4 years ago. But it's not expired yet. Yes, it is. I don't have that much left, but we're gonna roll with this. And I got some parchment paper. I feel like that's going to help us for multiple reasons. I wish I had a dropper, I don't. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this. Now we're getting very sciencey chemist up in here. I didn't even take chemistry in high school or college. Whoa, is that too much? I hope not. Oh God, I'm nervous. It stinks. I hate the smell of rubbing alcohol. Oh my God, it looks chunky. I seriously think I'm onto something. It could just be pure delusion. This could be absolute crap, but I don't know, man. I think it's turning out well. Where's my spatula? Here it is. Is this like a doctor show? Like, if only I wasn't by myself, like scalpel. I get breakfast meat, put it into my hand. Okay, scalpel, scrapple. My dad loves scrapple. I've only had it a couple of times. Don't Google what if you don't know what scrapple is, don't Google it. My dad always gets it like whenever we go out to breakfast, which I think is like the most endearing quality. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks good. I'm getting so pumped. Oh my gosh, I hope that it dries like an eyeshadow. Wait till I show you this. Look, I mean, it may not look like everything, but like the camera is not doing it justice. It's like a pearlescent pink. The feeling when something works out, how long does this take to dry? I hope not long.
2,000 years later.
I'm back. Yeah, it has been like 2 or 3 weeks since I filmed the beginning of this video, but we're here, and the point is that even though tomorrow is March, we are going to finish this video because I made a project and I gotta finish it. I gotta see what happens. So, without further ado, long story short, this did not work at all. The orange and the green pans that I made are chunky as hell. Do better with the candy hearts because the old school sweethearts, they really came through. I made a blue shade, a pink shade, and a purple shade with the sweethearts. They're not smooth like butter, but there's something. That was a little dirty, wasn't it? Safe to say that I will not be putting this on my eyeballs today because number one, I do not want to deal with the comments of people telling me that that was a stupid idea because I already know. So I'm not gonna be doing that. And number two, for personal reasons, I really don't want a sty or any other kind of eye infection. So we're just like gonna keep this away from my face. But I will do a swatch because although they turned out hard as hell, if I get them a little bit wet, you do get like a little bit of a color payoff. I mean, granted, it's probably just the highlighter coming up on my finger, but at the same time, you know, I'm proud of myself that I even created this in the first place. And even though it's not an actual eyeshadow palette that is like unicorn vibes, pastel, dreamland that I thought was going to happen for some whatever reason, I have to give it its moment, like any other eyeshadow palette would be swatched in the world, you know? So without further ado, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna dip my finger in some water.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So yeah, that's the palette. You can buy it at Ulta. Just kidding. Sponsored by none other than my creative imagination. Like, even though this eyeshadow is absolute garbage, my blush today looks amazing. So kudos to me. Let's see, what did we learn from creating a eyeshadow palette out of candy hearts that I will say kind of looks pretty good from far away, but up close,
iridocyclitis.
it's struggling. Now you can see why I'm not putting this on my eyes or anywhere near my face. What did I learn? I learned that makeup and candy are not the same thing. The other thing I learned is it's okay to fail and just totally embarrass yourself as your first video on YouTube. Sure, that's alerting. Number 3, I learned how to edit videos. Before making this video, I did not know how to use Premiere Pro, and now I do. That means that this is not the last time you're going to be seeing my face. Now that I know what I'm doing, we're gonna keep going with this thing. I can't guarantee that my next video is going to be half as dumb. Maybe it will, honestly, I can't promise that. Also, if you did make it this far into the video and you're not my parents, I do genuinely appreciate you sitting here and watching me have fun. I think it was the patron saint of YouTube, Jenna Marbles, who once said, if you're not having fun doing it, don't do it at all. And I had a blast. So I really hope that you had a lot of fun watching me, just as much as I had fun filming this for you. As long as you're not mean to me in the comments, I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Goodbye! Also, one more thing for the people that actually did make it to the end of this video, I have a surprise. This is my tiny dog. Say goodbye, Rocky. Goodbye, Rocky.